All right, let's talk about a skill that is absolutely essential today, becoming a pro at online research. Seriously, by the end of this, you're going to feel like a digital detective, ready to sift through the noise and find the facts you can actually trust. Let's jump right in.
You know the feeling, right? You've got this huge project, you sit down, open your computer, and you're just staring at that blinking cursor in the search bar. The panic starts to set in. It's like, where do I even start? Yep, we've all been there.
In this picture, it nails it. The internet is supposed to be this amazing library, but most days it feels like that library got hit by a hurricane. There's stuff everywhere, facts, opinions, complete nonsense, all tangled up. Trying to find one solid, truthful piece of information can feel impossible.
But what if you didn't have to just wander around in that chaos? What if you had a specific toolkit, a set of skills designed to help you make sense of it all? Well, that's exactly what we're going to build, starting right now.
Okay, Section 1, your digital research toolkit. This is all about the practical stuff, the tools you need to find high-quality info without losing your mind.
So, what's in the box? Well, first, we're talking about knowing where to look beyond just a basic search, like tapping into online libraries and academic journals. Then, how to use search engines like a pro. The big one, figuring out if a source is legit or not. And finally, how to keep all the great stuff you find organized.
Let's make this super practical. Smarter searching really boils down to 3 simple steps. First, your keywords got to be specific. Don't just search for climate change. Try something like impact of rising sea levels on coastal cities. See the difference? Second, use those advanced filters. You can sort by date to get the most recent info, which is a game changer. And third, please organize as you go. Just save the link and a quick note. Trust me, your future self is going to thank you big time.
Okay, so you've used your new skills and you found an article that looks absolutely perfect. Awesome. But hang on a second. How do you know you can trust it? This is where the real detective work kicks in.
I mean, look at this. Who doesn't want this to be true? A study that says chocolate is the secret to acing finals? Sign me up. But then you look a little closer. Dr. Emma Fake Name? From the Institute of Wishful Thinking? Okay, yeah, this is a joke, but it makes a really important point. So here's the question. Would you actually cite this source in a serious paper? Of course not. And that leads to the million-dollar question for any researcher: how do you tell the difference between something real and, well, something from the Institute of Wishful Thinking? Here's your cheat sheet. Trustworthy sources have clear signs. They're often peer-reviewed, which means other experts check them out. The author is a known expert in their field, and the source itself is respected. Now, the red flags for untrustworthy sources, things like no author listed, a website plastered with ads, really emotional language, and, claims that just seem way too good to be true.
Now that you've got the toolkit, we need to talk about something just as important. It's one thing to know how to find information, it's another to know how to handle it responsibly. This is about your moral compass as a researcher. Let's get into research ethics. And this is the core idea right here. Finding facts is a skill, but handling those facts with honesty and integrity, that's what makes you a true researcher. That's what builds credibility and makes your work something people can actually rely on. First up is a big one: informed consent. It's simple, really. It just means you have to be totally upfront with people. If you're surveying someone, they need to know exactly what the study is for and agree to participate before they answer a single question. No tricks, no surprises. Next, we've got confidentiality. This is huge. When someone gives you their personal info, you become the protector of that data. You have to keep their responses private and their identity anonymous unless they give you clear, explicit permission to do otherwise. That trust is everything. And then there's integrity. This is the bedrock of it all. It means being honest. Don't make up data, don't steal other people's work, that's plagiarism, and don't twist your findings to fit what you wanted to find. Your job is to report the truth, period. And finally, respect for participants. It sounds basic, but it's crucial. You need to make sure your research doesn't harm people in any way, not physically, not emotionally. Always remember, there are real human beings behind your data, so treat them with dignity. All right, pop quiz time.
Let's say you're surveying your classmates about their study habits, and you promised them it would all be anonymous. But then your best friend asks if they can just take a quick look at the answers. What ethical rule are you about to break?
Yep, you got it. It's confidentiality. The second you show those responses to your friend, you've broken that promise. Protecting the privacy of the people who help you is absolutely non-negotiable. No exceptions.
So when you put it all together, you see these things, the toolkit, the ethics, they aren't just a bunch of boring rules. They're your superpower. They are what will allow you to build trust and create work that actually has an impact.
So, I'll leave you with one last thing to think about. We're living in a world where AI can spit out an essay in 5 seconds. So, in a world like that, how will your very human skills, your ability to think critically, to act ethically, to be a true digital detective, how will those skills matter more than ever before? Think about it.